Discover Sensors project has had a big impact on the motivation of my students, and I know that whenever you bring out the sensors that their faces light up.
The main challenges from my own point of view were just being confident to use them in front of a class and just hope that nothing would go too far wrong. Just getting them set up. Once the children knew how to use them, it was easy after that.
The pupils are very enthusiastic about the project. They have actually, I suppose, adopted an investigative approach. They're not afraid of the sensors, they're not afraid of the technology, all right? You're dealing with, almost in addition to their mobile phone, they're used to technologies. This is where they're at.
The big advantage was that it provided a level playing field for all the students, and their ability at communication or their ability at writing had nothing to do with their scientific ability.
And what I often find is, working as I do with good and weak students together, that the good guy comes into his own in interpreting the graph, whereas the weak guy is good at getting the graph. And we have basically in any particular team, you have nearly a technician and a guy coming along, but they're both learning from each other. One person would be improving his skills, whereas the other person would be improving his analytical ability.
But the kids love the data loggers themselves because they can see their finished work, they can get a printout of it, they love that, but then they can't see why. Well, there's my printed graph, why can't I use that? Why about to go back and use pen and paper and draw up this table that takes them 10 minutes and draw out their axis that takes them another 10 minutes. It's for a weak student, a graph is very, very difficult, whereas the data logger does all that for them, and they feel far more competent and they feel one of the proud. And it gets kids to intermingle. I would have to say they work better in groups, and one might be good at one thing, one might be good at another thing, and generally it brings out a nicer side of them. They help each other.
Again, I would feel that I have been supported, to do the project. I had some difficulty originally uploading my experiment onto Moodle, but when I made a call, I got help and I got the document uploaded.
The Discover Sensor project is a great example of exactly how to integrate ICT into the classroom. It's very hands-on, it's very focused on the curriculum. Teachers find that it engages students. And I suppose our role really is to advise teachers, to provide training. If they want to do support groups, if they want to meet in here, if they need ICT advisors to come and visit them in the schools, then we're absolutely more than happy to do that and to help in any way we can to support the project.
The plan for this project is, and of course subject to a positive evaluation, will be to roll it out to 150 schools in September 2007. That's 300 teachers, 2 teachers per school.
Long term, I think data loggers are essential for Leaving Cert Physics and Junior Cert Science.